I thought I've been playing a lot of Minecraft recently. I thought I haven't uploaded any videos recently. I thought maybe make a Minecraft video. That would be crazy. So behind me, you're seeing my little base world that I've got going so far. I'll give you a little tour around, and then we'll kind of talk about what's going to go on. So first of all, this is just a house I built up here, full of nothing at the moment, but it could be full of something at some point, which is the important part. It's got potential. So that's my that's my fox. He's a good boy. This is my carrot farm, where I have enslaved villager men to collect carrots eternally for me, which is what they do, and they do a very good job of it. Excellent. And that is built on top of this, which is a thing I terraformed, built. I don't know what you would call it, but yeah, I built all this rock stuff. And if you go in here, you get my now broken villager breeder, which doesn't work, but is also where you get all the carrots from. The carrots are important because that's what I use to trade in with my villager boys in here. These little lads got books and stuff, and these ones over here trade food. This is the collection system for my melon and pumpkin farm, which I need to deal with at some point. I'm going to turn the volume down. The volume is driving me nuts. Hello, turn that down. Alright. Oh, hello. This is where I keep all my food, because I built this building and thought I could put something in here. So I did. So yeah, and this is my storage room, where I have storage, and I plan on making like a proper storage system in my big hole that I dug. So yeah, I plan on putting stuff down there, because I think that would be cool. This is my melon and pumpkin farm. It's just one of those ones where you get the monitor the stem with an observer, piston, redstone signal goes like that, and then goes down there and then it gets squashed. So yeah, nothing too fancy. Over here, I plan on making a cheeky little berry farm, just because I have a fox and I don't want him to sit there all the time. I want him to have a job. This is my house, which is empty for the most part now that I've moved all my stuff into other places. Those are kind of all the main buildings. Other than this one, this is the Miners Guild, or that's what I'm calling it, which just pretty much means, oh god, I haven't got that, I haven't got F-Whip's texture pack on. I'll quickly put that on. Ah, yes, that looks better. I didn't have it on because I was playing on a server, and I didn't want to have the textures from the texture pack on, just in case I forgot about it and built something out of like diorite thinking it looked nice, and then realizing later that it was made of diorite. So if you come through here, this is where my big hole is. Yeah, it's not got anything in it at the moment. This is where you get the goods from the iron farm, which is over here at the moment, and I plan on building a bigger one. I'll outline some of the plans, but it's a pretty basic one. I think I'm going to need to make another module or two, at least, to make it worthwhile. That's the iron farm, and if we go down here, or if we go over here, first of all, there's my cows and sheep in those little pens there. If we drop down here, this is the way to the dock area. Building needs to be built here. Yeah. Dock area, some terraformed cliffs so they look nice. Yeah, and chests full of detritus and stuff that needs to be taken away and put in the proper place. But yeah, so this is kind of my setup at the moment. I've got a bunch of things that I want to do with you guys today. So let me just get some stuff together and we can have a look at that. Alrighty, so if we come, where should we put this? If we come, let's just do it over here. So if we come over here, we can do a little list of the things we need to do. So first thing we need to do is we need to build a new villager breeder. And I've built one of these on the server I'm playing on. And it's quite. I'm probably going to put a large factory-looking building over the top of it, which is quite big. So I'm probably going to build that like here. Or something, where I can like move people around quite easily. So we need to do that. We need to finish the berry farm. That's an easy one we can do quite quickly. We need to. I haven't beaten the Ender Dragon yet, so I probably won't do that this episode. But we need to beat the Ender Dragon. Excellent. We need to set up a mob farm / creeper farm for the rockets, and on the same note we need to set up a sugarcane farm. So those are the kind of things we need to do. Some other bits and pieces that I don't think I'm going to add to like a big list of things I need to do, but I've kind of laid out some, like a little map for a road as well as some buildings, so I would like to get those built up, and I'm going to use those for, I think I'm going to put a bunch of armorers in here and get them all leveled and traded, and a bunch of tool people in here, get them all leveled and traded. Maybe a stables here, get some horses in, kind of pretty up this area. Just a bunch of stuff needs to be done, but they're not on the big list. Oh, I remember what does need to go on the big list. Iron farm proper. Right, alright. So those are the things we're going to do. The big list. So I've got the first little job done and out of the way, which is the berry farm, and I've just done the bare minimum on the outside so it doesn't look like a box. As we can see, just filled it up with berries and stuff there. I decided I don't really want a massive farm because I don't really have any reason to have berries, but at the same time I had a fox lying around. So I figured I might as well farm them just in case I need to level a cleric or something like. I'm pretty sure you can trade. Is it clerics? You can trade berries with someone. But just in case I ever needed to level that villager, I guess I'd have them. And it just goes into a little auto unloading system there. You know, the usual minecarts under the thing with a Minecraft hopper unloading system into the storage system, which is down here. And just once again, a very basic minimal room, just because all I really needed was room for the chests. So yeah, that's the first one done and out of the way. The second thing I want to do is, I think I'm going to move on. Well, I got this done. I think the order I'm going to do these is I'll do this, and maybe this episode. And I'll build those probably over here somewhere. And then next episode, I think I'll try and do the Ender Dragon, all that stuff. Probably a sugarcane farm. Sugarcane farm. Don't know about the mob farm. Don't know what I'm going to do, because it would be nice to have just a regular mob farm, but I think those are a little bit more effort. Because I don't want one of those mob grinders where you have to light everything up. That would be a bit of a pain. I'll do some research and I'll figure that out, but yeah. I'll get to work on figuring out what villager breeder I want to make. welcome back. I have just been collecting some of the things. I need to get a bit more stuff, but some of the things we're going to need to build the new villager breeder. So we're just going to need a few more extra signs and bits and pieces like that because it involves water. So the design I'm going to make is the one, well, at least showcased. I don't know if he designed it, I don't know. But it's the one on Logical Geek Boys channel, let me have a look, the Easy Infinite Villager Breeder Tutorial Java 1.16 edition that he posted in August of this year. So I'll link that in the comments, and I'll try and remember to flash up a little thing on screen, a picture of it, but I'll probably forget about that, to be honest. So I'm going to go ahead and get the first bit of this done, and get the villagers, the two main villagers we need in place, because to be honest I cannot be asked to show you that process on camera because it takes long time and is annoying and difficult, so I can't be bothered. Alrighty then, welcome back. So I've built the first part of this villager breeder system. The way the villager system works is there'll be so there's this, which is full of carrots, and once these grow, the farmer boy will get the carrots and breed with his friend there. They will then produce a little baby boy who, when this is open, oh no, this will always stay closed. Okay, so there'll be a little baby boy who will try and jump to some beds, which are going to be somewhere here, and will drop down into a water chute, go, and then when he's fully grown will be sucked up into a little holding area, which we'll then be able to minecart him out of. So that's the plan. So this is the first bit. I built it kind of a little bit off the ground because I think it would be cool to be able to kind of, it'd be like a big floating thing in this building I'm gonna encase it in. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I think I might change, what I think I might do, because this dirt's kind of ugly, I think I'll change this to a spruce trapdoor, put spruce trapdoors all the way around, and then put some slabs underneath, so that it looks a little bit prettier. But yeah, so I'll get on and build the rest of it now, I think. So I've just been to sleep after finishing up the rest of the villager breeder, and we can see it there in the distance. Haven't got any babies yet, just because it'll take a little while for these guys to get their magic on. So yeah, so this is where the adult villagers should end up, and we can press this little button in the future, it'll dispense a minecart, and whoop, off we can take them to somewhere else. While I'm here, this thing here is the on-off switch, so if I push that there, then then the babies won't be able to get to the beds, so no more will be made, I guess, and then that's back on again. So it's quite a beautiful, simple little system that Logic has invented here. So yeah, these guys breed, they fall down here, these guys breed, the babies try and jump on the beds, they fall into this gap here after thinking they can walk across the trapdoors. And then they get pushed down there, where they wait on that little stone wall until they're an adult, at which point their heads are big enough for them to get sucked up by this water thing. And then they'll be transported into this corner where we can whoop, take them off using our minecart. So yeah, this is a nice little system. I'm going to quickly jump into a creative world, whip up a design for a little factory looking type building to put around it, and then I'll get that built. So yeah. Welcome back. I'm in a bit of a place of conundrum or confusion, at an impasse. I built up the factory, and it just looks so out of place when I actually put it in my world. I'll quickly log on to the multiplayer server I'm playing on at the moment, where I have like a full version of this before I started taking it down to show you what's going on, or to show you what it looked like. So this is essentially what it looked like, and I think the problem is it looks great when the rest of the builds in the area, or like the other builds around it, are these kind of square boxy factories. But because on my single player world I have like these kind of, I wouldn't call them hyper detailed, but these pretty detailed, smaller, just housey looking builds, it doesn't really work. So I think I'm going to hop into a creative world and come up with a design that I like a little bit better for this. This is the design I have settled on, and what I like about this design is it has brought the vibrancy that I felt was missing from the other build. I felt like the other build was too grey, was the issue, which is why it kind of stuck out like a sore thumb. I also added a little thing here to kind of break up the shape just a tiny little bit, as well as a chimney. So I've kind of kept this same andesite bottom with the lanterns going around, because I think that was a good base to start with, because that instantly kind of says industrial to me. And then I decided to go, this is concrete, but if we look around the back, it's actually bone, and bone blocks are much more readily available to me than concrete is. So I think I might end up just using bone blocks, even though the concrete does look very nice, but the bone blocks also look pretty good. Yeah, it's a bit better. And instead of doing windows, I did like these little things where you can see emeralds or redstone peeking out, and some emeralds up here, and a brick roof to kind of help the white and the bright of the strip logs stand out. So I think even though it is still quite square, I think that'll sit a lot better in the survival world than this design over here. Now we are finally able to take this down. So here it is. I've fully transplanted from the creative world. So this is it. It's a little bit different. I decided to just go with the emerald out front here, and this building was one block wider than the creative one, so I just had a little strip in the middle to make up for that difference. But on the inside you can see we have our fully operational villager breeder. We also have these boys who we used to get the bricks for the roofs, which was good. Here's all the random detritus from the build. But yeah, I'm quite happy with that. I need to go in and grab some things and fix some things in the planting area. Like I think I accidentally stamped on a carrot or two. But yeah, really happy with this. It fits in a lot better than the other grey one did. And whilst it is, like, it does stand out from the rest of the buildings, I think it stands out in a good way. Like, I think I'm happy with it. And I look forward to doing stuff on this larger scale a little bit more. But I think I'm going to call it there for the episode. I've been playing a lot of other games, so I don't really want to commit to building a massive iron farm in this episode, so I'm just going to leave it there. So I hope you enjoyed that. Quickly do this, I think that'll look cool. Leave a little green area there. Yeah. Hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you later.